Math 7, Unit 3, Proportional Reasoning, Lesson 2, Part 1, Unit Rates in Situations. Okay, finding a unit rate from a table. The ratio table shows the distance the International Space Station travels while orbiting Earth. Find the speed in miles per second. Now the unit rate can be found just by taking miles and dividing by seconds. And you can do that with any of these. So 14.4 divided by 3 is 4.8. So it's 4.8 miles per second. If I do this as well, I get the same 4.8. Same with 43.2 divided by 9 also gives 4.8. And 57.6 divided by 12 also gives 4.8. So you can find a unit rate from a ratio table by taking any pair of the two quantities and dividing. Since we're doing miles per second, we take miles and divide by seconds. Randon drives a bus 5 miles in 15 minutes. At this rate, how many miles would he drive in 25 minutes? Okay. So on this, we need to start by finding a unit rate. We can either do minutes per mile or miles per minute. I kind of want to do, well, if we do miles per minute, it's 5 miles in 15 minutes. That's 1/3 of a mile per minute. Now we need to know how far you go in 25 minutes. So you can actually take 25 minutes and multiply by the unit rate, 1/3 of a mile per minute. And the minutes reduce. 25 times 1/3. So let's see, 25 times 1/3 is 8.3 repeating miles. So you can go 8.3 miles in 25 minutes. Kai's math grade is at 80% during the second week of the second quarter. He decides to stop doing his homework, so his grade drops to 65% by the 5th week of the second quarter. What's the unit rate of change in Kai's grade? All right, going from 80% to 65% is a reduction of 15%. And that happens between the 2nd and the 5th week. That takes 3 weeks to happen. So the unit rate here would be negative, well, 15 divided by 3 is 5. It's negative 5% per week. I went ahead and put the negative on there because since the grade is going down, it makes sense to call it a negative rate. Heather is filling up a water storage tank with a garden hose. At 11 a.m., the tank is 250 gallons. She checks at 3 p.m. and finds that it now has 314 gallons. At what rate is the garden hose filling the tank? Well, we've got 514 gallons, which is 264 gallons more than it used to be, because it went from 250 all the way up to 514. And this takes place between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. That's 4 hours of time. So 264 divided by 4 hours, that's 66 gallons per hour. Now, it actually wants it in gallons per minute, so I need to do a little bit of work to convert it there. Right now we're at 66 gallons for 1 hour. We need to change that to minutes, so I need to be able to get rid of hours and replace it with 60 minutes. So 66 divided by 60, that's 1.1 gallons per minute. And that would be the answer in gallons per minute. Nick is saving money to buy a car. He had $200 in savings in September. In December, he has $260 in his savings. What is the rate at which Nick is saving money? All right, since he went from $200 to $260, that's $60. and it was from September to December. So September to October is 1 month, to November is the second month, and into December is the third month. So he saves $60 in 3 months. That is $20 per month as the unit rate.